Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor on YouTube. It's Alexander speaking, your host, and on your screen you see the Longines Legend Diver Watch. We are at the Longines headquarters in Saint-Imier, filming the 2021 novelties live for you. And that's a watch that was initially launched in 2007 and goes back to the 1960s. And of course, since it's a huge success, in the collection of Longines, they are of course going on and delivering or offering you new dial variations. And you can see here a brown dégradé, meaning brown that is shading from dark to lighter, and the blue one shading from a dark blue to blue, a lighter blue on the inner side. And I will not be able to handle both watches at the same time, so I will put away the brown one, but it's not gone. It will come back in your screens.
Subscribe and hit the bell to get our latest notifications. Fasten your seatbelt for something new. We offer you the chance to win a priceless experience. New subscribers with an activated notification can win a watch manufacturer trip to Switzerland. Together with our partner from Tobel, we give away 10 all-inclusive trips worth a total of 50,000 Swiss francs. More details on WatchAdvisor.com. Furthermore, register there to double your chances to win. See you soon in Switzerland.
And I will start with the blue watch and give you some key information. So you see a 42 millimeter stainless steel case that is waterproof 300 meters. We have been taking a rule and measuring a height of approximately 11 millimeters. So really, yep, that's what you see here. Oh, I love, look, with the two crowns. I will explain them anyhow in a second. And we've been measuring a lug-to-lug distance of 53 millimeter, 53. That's the lug-to-lug, and this is how the watch then sits on your wrist when you wear it. And you see the lugs are pretty big, and 53 is that's quite something. But you have to try the watches anyhow, always on your wrist. Whatever I say concerning millimeters ups and down doesn't make any difference or change. You have to try the watch on your wrist. So this is a diver, of course. You can see there is a diver on the back side, just to be sure that I'm talking about a diving watch. We do, of course, have a diving bezel, so I will turn the watch around once again. And you have two crowns. If you open up the crown on top, then you will be able to manipulate the bezel that's on the inner side. You can see that. And you see that it's now, I've been unscrewing the crown. The bezel is on the inner side. And you can set and reclose it, as I did it here, for instance. So if you would use it for diving, you can set your time. There you go. Second bezel is used for either changing the date, of course, setting the hour, the minutes, the seconds. You have a second stop. If you pull out the crown, you see the central second hand stops. Now, talking about the movement, it's a Longines movement done from ETA for Longines and exclusively used by Longines. The movement is called L888.5, and the 0.5 stands for silicone hairspring. It's a power reserve of 64 hours, and it's a 3.5 hertz movement, meaning the balance wheel oscillates at 25,200 semi-oscillations per hour. I will start it again and not miss. I will just pull out the hand of your, it smiles again. And I will show you the date. Date changes in the right position. You can see we have been setting to 28. So you can see how it looks like. 1, then I will run you quickly through so you get an impression what it looks like when you have all the different numbers appearing on the dial. I will come put it at 28, and you see now 19, you have the 2. It's very much the same typography, of course, nothing changed, and very nice, the matching color of the date disc with the blue dial. This is gorgeously done, and I will stop at 28 once again. There we have it. So I need to just close the crown. There it is. And you see, you can do it with gloves. That's always a good sign, but operating a watch with gloves is a nightmare. And you see this effect the dial delivers. You can see the different colors. If I add more light, less light, if I turn it from different angles, of course you have reflections. It's domed, by the way. Look, so you can see it's domed. You see that effect? So of course you have reflections coming, but you see the domed effect here? When I, whoops, there we come in again. So showing you the domed sapphire crystal, and the anti-reflective treatment is done on the inner side, but there's no anti-reflective treatment on the outer side. This is why we do get some reflections. When you see here, this is a window, and we do get some reflections. That's also due to the fact that it's domed, so you will never have a perfect view on such a dial.
Are you interested in the Swiss watch industry? Check out Fontobo's latest Swiss watch industry outlook on fontobo.com/watches.
So now let me also show you the brown, because this is really beautiful. And look at this effect. You have darker color getting lighter, dégradé to the center, looks gorgeous, lacquered dials, and looking simply beautiful. I will also do this same little scene I have had before with the blue dial, so you can see, you see the boxed glass, and once I turn in, then you can see these. Yeah, now you can clearly, nicely in 4K see how that dial looks when you are turning it in different light. It is always depending. Are you using natural light? Are you seeing it under artificial light? How cold, warm is the light? Is it bright, etc., etc.? So these dials will always look a little bit different. So if you ever have seen a picture of the watch, don't take this one picture as the color, because the color will change, and no picture can freeze all the shades such a dial delivers when you're wearing it. Look, now it's completely dark. And I'm sure you have never seen such a picture on an ad or on a description Longines delivers. So it really depends on how you have the light, or how the light is reflected coming back when it is hitting the dial. So I just alert you, please don't take it as, maybe you say, what, the watch doesn't look like this. I haven't seen a picture. Yeah, maybe then I will just have to turn it a little bit, bring more light, less light, and then you will have exactly the view or the picture you saw in an ad or in a Longines presentation or on the website. You never know. I said it before, the L888.5 here, 64 hours of power reserve, silicon hairspring, 3.5 Hertz. It's not COSC certified, but this is anyhow something you just avoid, because what ITA delivers to Longines these days is so perfectly, so good that you can be sure that this watch is much more accurate than those -4 + 6 seconds the COSC would ask. I am sure that these watches are performing much better than this, and COSC is just a certification, and ETA today is delivering quality that is, yeah, you have to respect that quality, and what you pay, what you get at Longines, and I want to repeat that once again. I said it in the other video where I showed the big eye chronograph. Longines today delivers you a quality is what where Omega was before they started to master chronometer certified watches. So the quality of Longines is really incredible. 5 years of guarantee. And if you see before where the word Legend Diver is, you see an S with 2 lines. And this is telling you that the anti-reflective treatment is done on one side. In this case, it's the inner side. And this is the information. You have the diver. Information, stainless steel, Swiss made, reference numbers, serial number, 300 meters. That's what you see on the back side. No see-through case button, but this would be horrible. Look, that beautiful diver. That's nice. This is what you expect from a diving watch. Yep. So this is leather, brown leather strap. Not really the ideal strap when you will use the watch when you go into water. But there are lots of offers coming from Longines, and you can, of course, 22, yes, these are the 22 millimeters. I still owe you the information, but I wanted to say that just in a second. 22 meters in between the lugs. And if you're questioning yourself, how is it tapering? So it is tapering from 22 to 20 in the buckle. And taking the moment here, you have the pin buckle with the winged hourglass, the Longines logo. That's, by the way, that was the first registered trademark, I think, on, I'm not sure worldwide, but at least in Switzerland, but I think it's one of the very, very first registered trademarks, this our winged hourglass logo of Longines. So I still owe you a complete view of this strap. Now the texture, you would think that's textile. No, it's not. That's a special treated leather surface, and it's a leather strap. We were really, when you touch it, you get the feeling that could be textile, but it's not. Kind of a Cordura look, but it's a leather strap. You can turn it around. Same here, 22 millimeters, tapers down to 20. Same, of course. And yes, you can change straps. I will also show you once again how easy. You unscrew and then you turn, and I will set it back to 12 o'clock. And you just close the crown again. I've done it with gloves easily, can be done easily. The price. So the watch is sold for 2,260 Swiss franc. What you get is amazing. What you pay is simply, I would say, ridiculous for the quality. You have to Always consider the quality of these watches. I'm not telling you anything that wouldn't be true. I can assure you, I do get lots of watches in my hands, and everything you touch here is the haptics, everything you feel when you open up, unscrew the crown. It's simply as it should be, and I can assure you this is a quality Omega delivered a couple of years ago, before they started to get their master chronometer certification. They did another quality jump, but Longines is really filling that gap here and delivering an incredible quality. And forget, sorry if I say this, sorry competitors, forget what you see in other brands. And if you have the chance, please compare the watches. Take a Longines, compare it to another brand, and you will see that I'm not telling you any BS here. That's really what it is. Incredible quality. And once again, the price, 2,260 Swiss francs for one watch, huh? Not for both. This would be too much. So thank you very much for watching the video about the Legend Diver, the Longines Legend Diver, our watch now with two new dials, blue and brown. From a darker brown to a lighter brown, from a darker blue to a lighter blue. Thanks for watching the video. Questions are welcome as always. Comments, of course, as well. And thanks for watching. And yeah, do not miss to watch, of course, our other videos we are taping today here at the Longines headquarters. Bye-bye.
Hey, have you packed your luggage? If not, do so. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. You will get the chance to win your exclusive trip to Switzerland.